If you are identity shifting right now, you're in between an old version of yourself and the newer you, this is something to look out for, because what happens in this process is that old aspects of yourself will come back up to the surface. And this is a good thing, and this can also be a bad thing. Why? Because those parts of yourself that you have buried or that you've lost along the way, that are actually part of your essence and the truth of who you are, they're coming back home, right? You're reclaiming those aspects of yourself, and that is a beautiful thing, and that is part of coming back into wholeness. But what can also happen, which can be really confusing during this time, is parts of yourself that you have actively released or wanted to shed or wanted to let go of because they're not the best version of you. They're trauma-based or whatever they are, coping mechanisms. They might make a final hooray and come back around again. And this is going to probably feel like you're going backwards. You know, where are all of these old versions of myself coming from when I'd released them years ago? I overcome that, I surpassed it, yet here they are again. And that's because they're actually often connected to that old version of you where you're reclaiming some parts of yourself that you've lost. In that reclamation, who you were at that particular point in time was, you know, a mixture of things that you want to reclaim, but also things you hadn't yet shed. So it's almost like that whole old identity is coming back up to be visited, and you have to go, keeping this, not keeping that. You're actively being aware of the aspects of self that are coming back round, and this is not a sign that you're going backwards. It's a sign that you are reclaiming old aspects of self, and that it's okay that parts of who you used to be are coming up to be shed over again, because now it's being shed in a more authentic way, because you've learned so much and grown so much since you were that person, right? So now we want to really focus on all of the good parts of you and all of the resilience that you have gathered over the years, everything that you want to keep, and shed those things that no longer serve you. So when you're identity shifting, honestly, it can be a very confusing process. Trust the process. It's meant to be uncomfortable. Nothing good comes unless it is uncomfortable, and that is part of the reclamation process. Keep going. I see you.